Welcome back to Moters Review Channel, the brand new 2026 Retro Vortex Cruiser, a motorcycle that invites you to slow down, breathe in the moment, and appreciate the beauty of a machine built with soul, intention, and precision. Riders across the world who love old-school design yet want cutting-edge technology have been waiting for something like this, and now it's finally here. So stay with us as we break down every detail, every feature, every strength, and every unforgettable experience this motorcycle is designed to offer. And if you enjoy in-depth, honest, and passionate motorcycle coverage, make sure to subscribe to Moters Review because your support helps us bring more incredible machines right to your screen. The 2026 Retro Vortex Cruiser makes its first impression long before you even touch the handlebars. Its design is a blend of soft curves, sculpted body lines, and retro-modern elegance. At a glance, you notice the rounded front fairing inspired by 1950s cruiser geometry. But as the light hits the bike, you also notice the futuristic halo-LED headlamp that looks like something lifted from a sci-fi cruiser concept. This is the signature element of the Retro Vortex. Old soul, new heartbeat. The beige and maroon dual-tone finish reflects light with a warm glow reminiscent of vintage enamel paint, while the chrome-wrapped crash bars and accents add a commanding visual thickness. Every inch of the bike feels intentionally designed to communicate presence, personality, and timelessness. Powering this machine is a newly developed 1,450cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine engineered for smoothness, low RPM torque, and long-distance comfort. This engine may appear classic on the outside with its retro-styled casings, but internally it uses a modern dual-map ECU, electronically controlled airflow, and next-gen fuel delivery that provides effortless acceleration regardless of speed. Twist the throttle and the Vortex responds with a deep, rounded exhaust note that isn't loud, isn't harsh, but feels like a controlled thunder, just enough to remind you that you're riding something serious. With approximately 92 horsepower and 120 Nm of torque, this bike isn't built as a speed demon. It's built as a road companion, a cruiser meant to glide rather than race. And that is exactly where it wins the hearts of long-distance riders. The riding ergonomics of the 2026 Retro Vortex Cruiser show clear evidence that comfort was a priority from day one. You get wide handlebars positioned at a natural reach, forward-set foot controls, and a low seat height that makes the bike manageable for riders of different body types. The seat itself features a dual-density foam system designed to reduce fatigue on long rides. Combined with the flexible suspension, featuring a premium telescopic front fork and adjustable dual rear shocks, the cruiser stays stable and comfortable even when the road turns rough. Whether you're cruising at 40 mph on a city street or floating at 70 mph down a highway, this bike maintains a calm, planted feel that builds confidence instantly. Another standout aspect of the Retro Vortex is the technology hidden beneath its vintage skin. The instrument cluster, though designed to look analog, actually uses a hybrid digital-retro interface. A circular digital screen is integrated inside the old-school dial, providing speed, battery voltage, fuel monitoring, trip data, navigation prompts, and Bluetooth connectivity. You can pair your phone, play music, or receive calls with handlebar controls that are surprisingly intuitive. Bike also features traction control, cruise control, and 3 riding modes, classic, urban, and touring, each adjusting throttle sensitivity and power delivery to match your riding style. Classic mode gives that old-school, lazy throttle feeling. Urban mode tightens the response for city conditions. Touring mode optimizes fuel mapping for long rides and highway flow. This is where the Retro Vortex steps beyond typical retro cruisers. It respects the classics but refuses to stay trapped in the past. The braking setup is solid and safe, featuring dual front discs with 4-piston calipers and a rear single disc with ABS support. The braking feedback is smooth, progressive, and confidence-boosting. Riders who appreciate safety without sacrificing elegance will love how the ABS system works quietly in the background. You barely notice it, but you always feel supported and in control. One of the highlights of the Retro Vortex Cruiser is its storage and touring capability. The side panniers are seamlessly integrated into the design, built with a classic leather-textured shell, but reinforced with modern ABS material for durability. They offer enough space for travel essentials, rain gear, and even lightweight camera equipment, making this cruiser ideal for vloggers, long-distance riders, and weekend travelers. The rear luggage mount adds flexibility, allowing riders to strap additional baggage without ruining the motorcycle's classic look. Every part of the storage system feels clean and well-designed, nothing sticking out awkwardly or breaking the symmetry. On the road, the Retro Vortex Cruiser delivers an experience that feels less like commuting and more like storytelling. The front end provides a stable, centered feel even at low speeds, and the weight distribution makes slow-turn maneuvers surprisingly easy for a large cruiser. The exhaust tone deepens as the RPM climbs, giving a warm, satisfying rumble that brings nostalgic joy to anyone who has ever loved the sound.